Hello and welcome to the channel. This video is going to be 3 high fructose foods and good alternatives for those. Excessive fructose consumption is linked with hypertension, obesity, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular disease. On average, men should aim to consume 20 grams or less, and women should aim to consume 15 grams or less, especially if you are looking to lose weight or suffer from any of these conditions. The first food that most people consume that's high in fructose is sweetened drinks, such as soda or fruit juice. These can contain between 10 and 20 grams per serving, which, if you're having multiple servings a day, easily puts you over your daily limit. 3 good alternatives to these would be water at number 1, unsweetened tea or coffee, and then lastly diet drinks, but diet drinks should be consumed in moderation and more of like a treat rather than an everyday drinking thing. Number 2 is desserts. Things like cookies, cakes, pastries, obviously the bad things we think of. But these can contain from 10 all the way up to 40 grams per serving, which easily puts you over your daily limit. Some alternatives to these can be fruits, like berries. You could have berries with some whipped cream, or there are some sugar-free desserts. Not all of them are that great, but if you're really craving sweets, you can have something like that. And then lastly is high fructose fruits. So most are going to be fine and contain lots of fiber and vitamin C, which help reduce the impact that the fructose can have on you. But there are certain ones such as grapes, mangoes, and especially dried fruits. Things like dates can contain huge amounts of fructose. So these things you want to try to limit the amount you consume. And these have easy alternatives. There are a ton of fruits that have low to moderate amounts of fructose, things like oranges, grapefruits, berries, plums, kiwis, peaches, and a lot more if you just look up low to moderate amounts of fructose in fruits, and there's a huge list of these. So it can be a hard process to try to eliminate everything at once, and a lot of these foods do cause cravings. So if you just pick one thing at a time, something like switching from sweetened drinks to water, that can have a huge impact. And once you have that down, then you can try to go down the line to desserts, or if you're consuming a lot of dried fruits, breakfast cereals, things like that. So just making small changes can have a big impact, and reducing the amount of fructose you consume, I've found, has a big impact on your cravings and just the amount of food you want to eat overall. So it can be helpful if you're trying to diet to reduce the amount. And currently I am on day 8 of a no fructose experiment, so I will post a update soon on how that's going. So until next time, signing off.